Hey everyone, this is Darnell Sadler coming at you with another video. I usually make a lot of videos about different types of military gear that I own or different backpacks that I've modified. And I saw a few videos on these M16 magazine pouches, but not enough. And I did some modifications, so I wanted to share them. So basically, anyone who's familiar with these pouches, it's an M16 magazine pouch. It basically holds 3 magazines inside, has ribbons as dividers for each of the magazine cases. It has room up top to hold the magazine, so when this closes down straight, and it's just square. It has 2 little, I don't want to say pouches because there's holes, but they're supposed to be grenade pouches. They hold grenades. Alright, so I am a civilian. I have never been in the military, so I do not have any grenades. So to me, these are pointless unless in some of my first aid kits that I made these to be, this can hold my gloves or gauze or ace bandages, something big and bulky, or glasses. I found it to hold stuff like that, but when you have it looking like this with these 2 things sticking out of a nice streamlined pouch. Now I have seen videos where they've taken these off completely and there's nothing on the sides. And that's cool, but to me, these are good pieces of material. So what I did was when I cut these at the seam with a razor blade to make a nice clean cut, I was able to take the pieces off and make little side pouches for each of my pouches that I own. So now this way, if I want to put a Sharpie in here, or scissors, or pencils, or a pocket knife, or flashlight, just almost anything that I want to put in here that I don't want to take up space in the main pouch. I cut the ribbons because it makes it easier for me to go in and out the pouch and expand it. So I can put my whole fist in there, so you can just imagine what I can put in there. Plus I got the pouch on the other side. So the 2 grenade pouches I had on the side, still making it streamlined, but adding 2 more utility pouches on the side. That, I would say, is the first mod that I did to these pouches. The second mod, which I don't know if it would be considered a mod, I really got these for my Boy Scout troops so that they can have them as wilderness survival pouches, first aid pouches, sewing pouches, whatever they want to use it for. And at my job, we have these cell phone cases that we throw away when we can't use them anymore. So what I found is that these cell phone cases that you can get almost anywhere can hold all your fire stuff. Right now I have a 9-volt battery in there, a book of matches in Ziploc bags, and a pencil. I'm still going to add a pencil sharpener, dryer lint, some twine, and any other things that I feel would be useful fire starting materials. And then this would be my fire kit. And my fire kit fits nicely up into the top. It doesn't get in the way of anything. I can close this, open this. It stays in place. It doesn't really fall out, like you got to do a little work to take it out. But again, these cell phone cases, they're like $5 or go 5 below, or if you see people at a stand, they really don't cost that much, and they fit up inside of here very nicely. I might have a few on hand if you want some, so you can message me or whatever, and we'll work something out. So that's the second thing. The little pouch goes up inside of there. There's an eye hole right here in this little thing that no one really talks about. And again, I don't know if there's a specific use for this, but I found that I can take a lanyard of some sort, and this one is a lanyard that has a detachable point, so if I want to add things to it, a breakaway function. But I also put a key ring and a clip, so if I want to clip something to it real quick, so I could put like a compass on this or a flashlight. But again, now that I have the 2 things on the side, I don't know if I want to waste space in here for a flashlight, but this, lanyard is hooked to that eye hole. So that's something good to have in there. You can just make sure all your stuff never falls out, or your important items that you clip to that. The clip, if everyone knows, these come with the Alice clips, which are 2 slide bars that go up and down. For anyone who's not familiar with Alice functioning mechanisms, just slide it up and lock it into place. But if you're taking this one off or trying to use it or whatever the case may be, sometimes this metal rubs into you. I basically just took a razor and cut the threading that was in between here so that I could add a quick release function and just clip it in place. So that way if I want to clip it to a backpack or my belt loop or whatever, it's easier to deal with than the Alice clips. And I had a couple of these that I bought that were broken up here, so I just did the same thing and taking a clip and attaching it to here so it can be attached with one of these clips because this was broken. Sometimes these teeth might break. So like I said, that's still an easy fix. If this breaks, I'm going to get ready to modify that and make it so it still attaches with a clip there. So the last modification I did was I took a rubber band and went around the loop here, went inside the eye hole here and put a pencil across. That way it could hold my flashlight, and if I decide I want this on my hip, I would have this on my hip and my flashlight could shine away and it would be hands-free. So I have a flashlight on the bottom, out of the way. I have a fire kit on top, out of the way, which means I still have plenty of room in here to put, just, you can imagine. Okay, so I have a couple. I'm going to make a first aid kit. I'm going to make a survival kit, like a repair MacGyver kit that's going to have all different types of items. And that is my modification on the M16 pouches. If you like, please comment and subscribe. If you would like some of these cases that I have, just let me know, PM me, and I can see what we can do. Thank you and have a good day.